I just talked about TRUSTFALL in that last video that I made. And the thing is, also wanted to share is when I was young, um, when I was a kid, I used to like I had nightmares all the time. And that's what, like I said, I was MK altered and I was programmed. And so, like, I literally had nightmares from 3 years old and on. Like, as far as back as I can remember having dreams, I had nightmares, about witches and werewolves and vampires and just, all the time, all the time, all the time. It was all the time. And, but so when I was a kid, I used to be able to change my dreams. And whenever I'd have a nightmare, I would change my dream to this cliff, and it had an abyss, and I would free fall. I would jump and I would free fall off of it, and I never landed on the bottom. Like, that never happened. I felt free every time, you know what I mean? But I literally changed my dreams when I was a kid from those nightmares that I had to being on a cliff, and I never did change it any other time. But that's what my where I would change it to, and I would jump and I just freedom, and it's I can't do that now. I mean, maybe I'll be able to relearn how to do that again. I'm opening up again and learning and receiving and changing and evolving and expanding and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have hope that I can do it again. Um, but when I was a kid, when I would change my dreams into that, it's funny because the symbolism of it is that's the trust fall of my life. That's what that's what God wants me to do in all situations, and all He wants me to be able to trust in all time, forever, because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what we're all supposed to do. We're supposed to be able to just trust, and that things flow to us easier and better, and like we create our own resistance. But I just thought it was really funny because that's what that's literally the purpose and mission of my life, is like to trust fall, to trust that everything will be one of them anyway. but a trust fall is what it is, and that's the symbolism of my dream when I would change my dreams from a nightmare to, and that's what would save me, would be jumping off of this cliff into this abyss to freedom, and I wasn't afraid of the dark. It was a dark abyss, and I didn't mind. I just free fell. I did, it was cool. And I just, like I said, that's what I have to do in my life, is trust and free fall with God and with everything, that it'll be okay no matter what. And it will be. That's the thing about it. You know what I mean? As long as I believe it is, then it will be. So yeah, trust fall.